I got a man with some papers. My nigga a king of a nigga. He doing Jane in the face. This is reality music. I'm doing Jane in the face. I just be showing and proving. I don't be hearing the haters. I don't be hearing the hate. 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 I got a plan for this paper. This is reality music. I'm doing Jane in the face. Actions be louder than words. I'm not the type to get curved. Say you gon' pull up and swerve. I cut a bitch off and she get on my nerves. I never sit on some herbs. I never sit on some pills. I never sit on some words. Right till I sit on the mill. I need that house on the hill. I need that money, my nigga. This shit is so real. Do what I want, give a fuck how you feel. Hey, bitch niggas running away. Niggas bitches be all in my face. I've been doing this since back in the day. On a mission to fill up the safe. If you run up your gun up the day, better know that the thing on my waist. Got a lawyer that's beating the case. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm cleaning my plate. One for seconds, you second of birth. Suspected you live in the earth. Oh, you making my demons alert. Pull up with that shit, I go to church. I got a plan for this place. I got a man with some papers. My nigga a king of a nigga. He doing Jane in the face. This is reality music. I'm doing Jane in the face. I just be showing and proving. I don't be hearing the hate. 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 I got a plan for this paper. This is reality music. I'm doing Jane in the flavor. Sitting down, switch the flow now. Tell niggas with the show now. I be chillin' with your hoe now. I'm trying to pass it to the bros now. I ain't chillin' with no clowns. I'm turning off this go down. Let's leave at the hoe now. You don't know, then you know now. Clean niggas like a manager. Clean niggas like a janitor.
What's up, you guys? What's up? Welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast. It's me, Jenny Schmanny. And as per usual, I'm going to try to bring you guys some different stuff or some exciting stuff today. I feel like I'm so low right now. I don't even know. Let me try to get up here high a little bit more. Can you see me? Oh, yeah. I know you can. Interesting subject that I wanted to talk about today. It's a whole thing that we all been doing, and we all just casually do it. We don't think about different things when we do it. We're just so used to doing it. We do it, and it's a way, we use it for communication and all types of things, or what have you, and it is Facebook. Yes, guys, it's Facebook. So I need you to subscribe. I need you to like. And I need you to share this channel, whatever channel that you are watching us today. And we happen to be on only 3 channels today. The Janet Torrance Facebook page, the Comfort Level Podcast page, and the Reality Music CO YouTube page. So you can leave a comment on any one of those pages. And I'm over here going on the pages now. And, I can see your comments here and on other devices that we are watching, that I'm watching the comments on. Okay. So try to make a comment. If you can, chime in on here so that we can have a discussion. Or I'm going to discuss this all by myself and hope that you watch it. And even if you don't, you see it later, like it, share it, and subscribe and check in later on. And if you have any questions or comments, put them on there, because I'm going to go back and I'm going to check and see if anybody has any questions or comments, because I know we all got something to say. Okay. So Facebook is how the world communicates. It's the biggest social network, and for some reason it's become one of the coolest places to make statements, posts, and things like that. And I got some things for you guys, so just bear with me because I'm working everything myself or whatever. Mm. Y'all heard that opening song? Yeah. Well, I was going to open with another song, but I opened up with that song. That song was a song called PLN, stands for Plan, that Spark Easy and Duff B made by Reality Music some time ago. So I just hit it in. I mean, sliding, you know what I mean? Because I just ran in a little late. But since I'm here in the zone, you know what I mean? We'll put things together and do what we got to do to stay strong, keep this podcast going. So I'm hoping that you guys will share it out to others. Okay, so this is what I need you to do. What I need you to do is book interviews, recommend people, and share it out to others. Like, comment, and review. Okay, and you can also, I didn't hit a banner that you guys can go on my website. Make sure that you go on my website and leave a review because that is the only way that the comfort level .com is going to survive. All right. And also, I'm looking for interesting stories to blog on that website. I don't have many blogs on that website. Okay. So I'm looking for interesting people and interesting stories to blog on the website. All right. So if you give me a call or you email me, DM me, however you contact me, we can talk about your story. But you have to be serious. You know what I mean? Because I get a lot of people that hit me up. They hit me up and they say, Janny, I want to do this. Janny, I want to do that. But then nobody's making the move. I cannot make your first move. Okay? Let me get this mic together. Y'all hear me? I can't make y'all first move. Okay, you gotta make that move. Alright. So back to our topic at hand, Facebook. It's hard to think of a social network that's less cool or less popular, in the like Facebook. They got other platforms like LinkedIn is very popular, but it's the one that your mom and your dad and everyone that you went to high school with that are on there. It's the place where people you spend most of your life. You probably trying to avoid them, but they're there. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so you try to avoid people, but you can't avoid them. They friend requesting you and stuff like that. Not that it's bad, but you want to try to avoid people putting up your old photos and your bad videos and stuff like that, and bad opinions and stuff like that. When you put up a post or something like that, there's always somebody who says something, and things can be interpreted wrong sometimes, you know what I mean? Or they can be too good of a praising. They can go either way. All right. So, other than them, you know, who do you spend your time with on the internet? Oh, it is, to me, it's always been a bland platform because you go on there and you find things that you don't want to see, at the worst times, you know what I mean? And then if you're at your low, everything feels like it could be met about you, but it's not always about you. You know what I mean? So it turns out that thousands of the web's most innovative weirdos are also on Facebook. That's right. And when I say the term weirdo, I don't mean that, they're actually weird weirdos, but things that feel strange to you. In the last year or so, There's been dozens of pages, odd pages that have sprung up on the social network, and they celebrate everything. They celebrate everything. I'm talking like different memes for, even I don't care if it's furniture or Latin rock, whatever it is, they gonna celebrate it. They got all kinds of humor and dank memes and things, even if somebody passes on and things like that. It used to define, they use it to define what's going on in the world, you know what I mean? And everything's made fun of. Now, everybody knows that the creator, Mark Zuckerberg, or, well, I'm going to say that Mark Zuckerberg is the face of Facebook, but he could not actually be the sole creator, because it's actually taking more than one mind to create a platform like this that is so far and widespread. Okay. I mean, you know, there's people that have Facebook pages that have blew up and things like that, but they didn't create the actual platform that keeps everybody connected. Put it that way. All right. So we use Facebook as a form. Meta, it connects Facebook, which also Instagram or whatever. But Facebook is the social network that is currently best hitting the balance between freedom and accountability. Okay. Now there's a lot of things on Facebook that makes people feel free, but they're not being too accountable for the things that are being put up and the films of others. It is a tough situation because when I go on Facebook, I always get in trouble. Oh, I don't know why. Mostly I've been on Facebook a little bit more lately, and that's why I'm doing this segment, but mostly I'm on other platforms, and you'll see my stuff come on Facebook shared from other platforms. And I also share from Facebook over to Twitter and different platforms like that. So it's a shared thing for me. But when I go and I read posts and stuff like that, I'm always finding like, is this shit for real? You know what I mean? And there is some things that's for real, and then you find out bad news and stuff about your friends or family members, something that I don't know, it just doesn't sit right or whatever, or you shouldn't have heard the news that way, or you find out good news, and there's always the happy birthdays. You wouldn't know nobody's birthday if it wasn't for Facebook, and you get to say nice things to them ordinarily. You know what I mean? You can't buy everybody gifts or donate to whatever they have up, but it's nice to be able to know that people care about enough to, do more than click a like. You know, when you I don't have any comments up here. Why not? But when you do more than click like, you make a comment, that's a big whole difference on any social platform. On any social platform. So let me go in here. No, so since no one is on this page making a statement, let me see. Who will be on this page making a statement? Making a statement. Let me see. Turn the volume down because that is definitely, you are definitely hearing me because I am checking it out. Okay, so Facebook's radical transparency makes the dynamic between creators and their audience for more intimate compared to their other social networks. These people see your whole life, okay? And it's more personal, and they become your loyal fans. Facebook, yes, they become your loyal fans. Listen, Facebook is a data hungry ad giant, and it collects vast amount of your data. Now, I'm not knocking the social network, but it's been under a huge pressure for the last few months, and regulatory scrutiny, and they changed a lot of things. You know what I mean? They got whistleblower allegations and shit like that. You know, so it's all you know. I ain't even gonna throw the Apple privacy changes into the mix, but it could cost Facebook well into $12 billion, and what, Mark Zuckerberg is the owner. So I found out some things in a blog that was announcing the changes to the privacy policy, and Facebook says uh, nothing has changed. Instead, the social media company will now include more information about the data it collects and who it's shared with. hmm Yeah. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And Facebook has been less transparent about where the data goes in the past. But in fact, they leaked a document last month, and Facebook has no idea what it does with your data. I've said they leaked a document, and Facebook has no idea what it does with your data. And that's something that the social network does deny. Okay? That's right. Be sure that you adjust your privacy settings just for that. So the privacy update that Facebook had, it does impact Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, but not the WhatsApp. And it also adds more control over the audience who sees your posts. Meanwhile, Facebook has added a single control to help you set your preferences across the ad topics. So I had picked out some Facebook posts since none of mine. No, no, because if I put my posts up, I probably really would be embarrassed. I should have selected one of my Facebook posts to put up. You know, I like the part of the memories. So when these old posts come up on Facebook, you have memories of what you did before, And I used to be hellified on Facebook, memes, this, that, always stuff. And people would take me wrong, you know what I mean? But I just, I'm straight out, and I speak how I feel. And if that's how I'm feeling today, that doesn't mean the post is about you. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know. If you feel like people have posted a post that's about you. Gonna move over to the YouTube to see if anybody's watching. Also, I'm over here on Comfort Level podcast page. Obviously, nobody is on the live, and that's a part that I don't mind, because I know that people work and everybody is not here at the time that I'm broadcasting, but it's okay. All right. So this is here where I'm going to go over to the YouTube. I think it's great that we have different channels that we can bring this to you. All right. So we don't have anybody in the chat. as yet, except for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the word welcome and just start the chat over there. All right, because I do have a few subscribers. So, guys, if you're watching, and let's see what we have going on here. All right, and see how we do. So, I'm watching, and when you make a comment, your comment will come up and let you know where you made the comment at. So right now I put the word welcome and it comes up over here on me from YouTube. So you guys, thank you for tuning in over here with me. Now, like I said, wanted to see some of these Facebook posts that we can come up with over here. Let me see if we can talk about that. Okay, so Swisher says, I am a thief. I stole a girl's phone from the Panera Bread I work at in downtown Evanston on Saturday. And unfortunately for me, I was arrested last night and the cops found the phone I stole and got it back to the girl it belonged to. They found it and got it back to the girl. He said, stupidly, okay, so the post was stupid from the beginning. Stupidly, I had logged in on the phone to Facebook and Twitter, so now the owner can type whatever she wants on my account. Karma's funny like that, huh? Maybe this will teach you some honesty and you'll be smart next time not to take things that don't belong to you. Idiot. So the person found the phone. They was talking to themselves. But the whole point of it is why did it feel the need to make a Facebook post and dime yourself out for being so stupid? Yeah, actually, the person actually dimed themselves out for being that stupid. That's crazy. I don't know. Now, next post, right? And I ain't gonna keep y'all guys too long today. No, I'm not. Our next post, it comes. It says, "I apologize to anyone who saw that long ass post from me about 10 minutes ago. It was a letter I've been typing up on a private post to give to my manager at work due to let's just say some issues. Was typing it on Facebook, stupid I know, ready to transfer over to a Word document, and Facebook decided to make it public. And he laughs about it. Anyone from work who saw it, please just forget you ever saw it. Now, please excuse me whilst I go bang my head against a brick wall." But you didn't delete it, okay? But you didn't delete it. Once it's out there, I'm going to let you guys know. Once something's out there on the internet, we can always get it back, okay? We can always find it. I don't care if I have to go into the muck rack to get it. Some of my shit's in the muck, okay? You can always, it's out there, it's on the internet, and it's going to stay out there, okay? That was funny. Like, why would he even type up a letter on Facebook when the phone's got notes on it? You know, like he said, he was going to type it up on a Word document or whatever. I just don't get it. If he needed to practice, he should have wrote it down on a piece of paper. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Oh man, that one really. Anybody got anything to say about that? Or do you have any funny posts any posts, you don't have to show them, but any posts that you seen or you want to talk about or just tell about so we can get a good laugh? I'm trying to get some engagement up here. It's okay. But we're going on to the next post. I got a few for you guys right now. Check this out. Okay, it says, I'm not the one for Facebook statuses, but yet and still, um, who's this? Rishi made a post. But after moving into my apartment and not having Wi-Fi for the past couple days, I was looking at the names of my neighbors' Wi-Fi names, and I was intrigued by the one entitled Really Tight. So I clicked on it, and for the password, I typed the only thing that came into mind. Butthole. Not every Wi-Fi. Oh my God. And then there was a few comments. Somebody said, I'm telling your mom. And they came back and said, bruh, do it. I just saved her $40 a month. Oh my God in heaven, my God. Y'all, this is, I'm telling you, like, why, and where, like, this is worse than we thought. It's not worse, but this is what people do to keep themselves from going insane. It's a habit. You know what I mean? Facebook is a drug, okay? Facebook should be, I don't know. You would get less per se weirdos on Facebook if you would start charging for it. Okay, I think that it's time that they start charging Facebook for Facebook. Okay, and that will knock down some of these posts. Especially stuff like that. Do y'all ever find like bargains and stuff? I mean, they're taking this stuff away from us because we're not trusting anybody on Facebook because there's always so much bullshit. And if you go to the Facebook marketplace, like, how do you know this stuff is real? You know what I mean? Pardon me, I smoke cigarettes. I'm in the zone. All right. But anyway, only when I'm alone though. But it's hard, and there's companies, people market their products and stuff on Facebook. You have to really do your research. You have to check the reviews. You really have to do the research and check the reviews and see what's happening to other people before you allow things to happen to you. This is not it says it on Facebook, so it's real if it's on Facebook. And I've heard them terms many times before. Like, you gotta be a complete, I don't know. You just gotta be completely fooled, think that everything on Facebook is real. You just can't. And the Photoshop pictures, oh my goodness gracious. You know what I mean? It's, even some of the most famous stars or whatever, they Photoshop pictures to make things think that things is happening. Like with Kim Kardashian, she Photoshopped the picture to say that her daughter was at Disneyland with her cousins and stuff, and then later on her sister posts, "Oh, well, this is my kid's first time in Disneyland," and they had on different clothes than what Kim posted. So sooner or later, they say what's done in the dark comes to the light. And it's happening, you know what I mean? And then relationships, people fighting over relationships and family matters and stuff, that all stuff seems to penetrate to Facebook because sometimes you can't get to people, and people want to get to other people. They want to mess with their heads and mess with their feelings and do things to them. You know what I mean? It's a form of torture. and harassment, you know. And Facebook posts have known to bring legal suits, lawsuits. Mm-hmm. Yep. People went in court with them. So there's some things, you know what I mean? And then there's also hurtful things, you know what I mean? Not, I'm not talking about the controversy, but if you're on Facebook and you experience some type of loss with a person or something like that, it may hurt to watch the other person. You know what I mean? Which causes maybe you might block them, or maybe you block your own self on Facebook. Maybe you won't go on Facebook. Let's go to the next picture. This one right here. Check this out. This was a girl's swapping shop, okay? This lady, she put these panties up here, okay? And I hope if you ain't viewing, if you gotta come see this, okay? So she put up, it says edible panties. Only selling because I don't know. Wait a minute. Edible panties. Only selling because I didn't know my boyfriend didn't like licorice. So obviously the panties are made out of licorice and they look like they're crocheted or macrame. Okay. It says fit size large, but you can eat around the waistband and retie smaller. Oh my God. Only worn once. Oh my God. Like new condition. $40 or best offer. This bitch is like, pardon my French. That over there should have been banned off of Facebook. They don't watch for stuff like this. This is crazy. She has it in a group. It's a swap and shop group. Her name is blacked out. And these people are blacked out. You know, I'm not giving the name. It says trying to decide if this is joke or not. Oh my God. And then the other comment says, it was only for an hour, plus I sprayed Febreze on them after. That kind of kills bacteria. So, and all these question marks. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Let me take this down. I can't believe it. These people is off the chain. Like it doesn't make any sense. And that's what I mean by weirdos. Somebody who would just do that just to do it. Okay? That's the only reason why you did it, because you want people to make comments and notice you. And if it comes to, I need to ask a question. Okay? Do you feel like being embarrassed on Facebook? What embarrassed you on Facebook? What posts would you put up on Facebook? You know what I mean? What is your most embarrassing post? Okay. So, does Facebook matter in your life? Does Facebook matter in your life? That's what I want to know. What does it do for you? Is anybody out there that will answer that question? Okay, does Facebook matter in your life? It don't matter to me. You know what I mean? I just use it because when I'm bored, it is a place for me to check to see what my other friends are doing. You know what I mean? So I go check and I look, and I also look for different promotional type things. You know, mostly the events and stuff which I attend. And I'm gonna talk to y'all about some events that have going on up here from some of the people that sponsor me as well. Right. So this one here, it says, so I'm sitting in an airport restaurant waiting for my flight. Back to Charlottesville, when an interesting scene unfolds in front of me. A pretty girl was sitting by herself when a foreign guy comes up and introduces himself. Apparently, he's from Uruguay, and this is his first time in the U.S. So I guess the guy was came along and he was trying to talk to the girl. You know how the foreigners do. So, oh wow. So after exchanging names, this guy right here, I guess he hears all of the whole conversation. Hmm. So after exchanging names, he starts trying to enact that, oh shit, the Barney pickup technique from How I Met Your Mother. If you ever watched the show How I Met Your Mother, it's a character on there. His name is Barney, and he's the one that picks up all the girls. So the guy, he pretends like he's someone famous from a foreign country and can't believe that the girl don't know who he is. Oh my god! So the girl is clearly not biting, and the guy is starting to flounder. So the guy, this poster says, I feel bad for him, so I walk up and interrupt the conversation, acting all starstruck and asking for his autograph. Oh my God. He seems pretty surprised and then sheepishly signs my napkin. At this point, the girl is noticeably more interested. They ran game on her. He walked away pretending to call a friend to brag about the autograph. And last that I checked, he was surrounded by three girls. Welcome to America. That is funny. Now, that is funny. That is funny. And that sounds like something that I would do because I would let the guy get his play or whatever. I probably would. I probably would let the guy get his play and fall into that and say, ain't you such and such? Let me get your autograph, blah, 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 and make the girl feel like for blowing him off. You know what I mean? Or mind my own damn business. But he seemed to had the whole conversation. But I feel like that was a good post. Okay. Now something like that was a good post. That was Facebook worthy. Yeah. It was actually Facebook worthy. All right. So he got that. But let me show you this. Who's gonna take an L today? All right. Somebody gotta take this big L on Facebook. And it ain't gonna be me. Is it you? Let's see. All right. Yeah, bitch Yuri. She might take that. This came from Twitter, but she was talking about Facebook. She went for a dresser and got a cat. She said we had to catch it. Apparently, it had gotten out, and she didn't want to deal with it anymore. Like, I still bought the dresser, but what the fuck? Now, I found that on Facebook, but it was about the Facebook post and the Twitter. So, and then it came from here. Facebook Marketplace is a wonderful place to get really good shit for really cheap. But it's also amazing because every time you meet the person you're selling to or buying from, they are the weirdest person you ever met in your life. And that's how the girl bought the cat. You know what I mean? Like, the cat had nothing to do with what she came there to get. But the cat was running around and she wanted to save the cat. I don't know, y'all may not think that the post was, but when I was Googling the posts and stuff like that, it came in the it came in the chain, in the email chain. So it was like in the Facebook page post chain. So right in the what do you call it? Jeez. But anyway, it was in there. Right in the thread. All right. All right, so this last one, I'm gonna give you this last one because nobody's chiming in. All right, and we only gonna go till 6 o'clock today. I'm gonna get myself together and cook myself a nice dinner and um, see what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you a couple things that's going on. This last post. Oh, we did that one already. All right. Well, that was the thief. All right. So we're gonna go on to make sure that you guys know a couple things that's coming up. We told you about Mr. Dave's October the 2nd, Mr. Dave is having a BBW um, pageant, and we want to make sure that you guys get a ticket there. So you want to go to Dave Wilkes on Facebook. Dave Wilkes on Facebook. I don't know what happened to the card. I had the card. Dave Wilkes. Okay. Also, there's some things coming up in November. Now I know this stuff is a long way away, and put it in front of the camera, but it doesn't show like that, so it's blocking. Put it up here. All right. So there's a first. It's a first black tie gala. I know I went down again. I'm sorry. It's a black tie gala. It's going to be the first annual held. It's father to a fatherless generation incorporated, and I wanted to tell y'all about that because this is a fundraiser, and it's making the relationship personal. All right. So, Father to a Fatherless Generation Incorporate, they present this annual first Black Tie Gala fundraiser November 12th, okay, this year, 2022, and it's only going down from 1 to 5, okay? This is for fathers and children, okay? Young fathers and sons. Okay, guest speakers are going to be there. It's only going to be a 15-minute presentation. Do not be late. Do not be late. If they're going to tell you about the organization, you will get food and beverages. The tickets are $15, okay? Tickets are $15, okay? So two young men will explain their favorite principle. And if you need more information, you can contact them at fatherlessgeneration19@gmail.com. Fatherless Generation. Reflection, it is an event center. The address is Fries Mill Plaza, 198 Fries Mill Road, Unit 115 in Turnersville, New Jersey. Turnersville, New Jersey, okay? Reflections. And that's going down November the 12th. If you need more information, please contact me. I will be passing out these cards at the next event that I attend so that we can get some of these people down here. This is Jersey, okay? So we're doing things too. And I also understand that Philadelphia is doing a lot, and Jersey is also doing stuff, and we don't mind. We don't mind that the people from Philadelphia come out of their city and come across the bridge and come check out some of the platforms that we have, because we don't get much of that. Okay, we don't get much of you Philly freedom fighters and all y'all. We need y'all here in Jersey. Okay, so we like the moves you make. We always there. We're supporting you, and we just need stuff. We need the support. Okay. Now I want to tell you guys something about building your platform. I'm checking it out myself. It's an app, but it's two apps, one platform with one mission, okay? And it's called Katita. It's for shoppers and tourists and things like that. You know, it's from Philly. Philly's number one black business directory app, okay? For business owners and nonprofits, okay? And that's right on your phone. It's called Katita, Katika. 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 Katika is a free directory app for discovering local black owned businesses in your neighborhood. Okay? We need you to download that ASAP, Amundo. ASAP. Download Katika. 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 I'm telling you again, I'm not typing it up there. Black business. I will type it up there. As a matter of fact, I'll give it to you because we need this to keep our black businesses running. If you're in need of anything, Katika is a free app for black businesses. Okay, located near you. So anything that you need, this is what I want you to do starting today. Look up the black business, all right? Look up the black business first and see if they have what you need, okay? Look up the black business first and see if they have what you need. That's for the black people, okay? Because we're supporting ourselves, and those others that want to support us, uh, we value your support as well as we support you as well, and we want everybody in their race to patronize businesses in your neighborhood. Everybody patronize your race and your neighborhood. Okay, we don't want to get it twisted. We just want to build things up, even if the government helping us or not helping us, we want to build up our neighborhoods because we got to live in a tight little circle. This is where we live at. We want our little world to be okay and safe and raise our children in there. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so we got the Katika, and it's on Google Play and in your app store. You can just download that for free, or you can go to www.katika.us to learn more about this. Just make it easier to discover the business events, announcements within your local community, just by entering your zip code. So I think that's great. All right. And you can also find relevant news and information from local black brands, strengthen your local neighborhood, and you can connect and chat with the businesses. That's the best part about it. You can connect and you can chat with the business before you even move. Okay? So everything's online now, just you just got to build your local online presence with a page on that business app. You can get the word out on your business. It's free. Katika. So that's a couple things that I just want to tell you guys about. And I want you guys to make sure that you're listening to me every Tuesday and Thursday from 5 to 7 p.m. Most of the time I'm not going to take you to 7 p.m. unless I have a guest. Okay? So today we don't have a guest, so the show is going to actually end at 6. Mm-hmm. Yes, so make sure that you subscribe, you like, you check in, and you share my platforms here on Facebook, the web, and any of these others If you want the links to them, you can ultimately send me a message, and I can send you a formal email invite to be a guest, get featured on the Comfort Level podcast, right? And be here in the zone. hmm And not only be here in the zone, we also do graphics, depending on what you want on your backdrop. You could have my logo, or you could also have your own logo on the backdrop. So that's what we're doing right now. And we're still mobile for those fabulous red carpet interviews. If you need Janny to pull up on you, Janny will pull up on you for a podcast interview for a small fee. Janet will pull up on you, mobile, and I can podcast from anywhere. Okay, you must have strong internet in order for me to podcast. Okay, so if you don't have electricity and strong internet, even I might be able to fudge that internet sometimes, but just let me know, and maybe we can work it out, and then a couple of podcasts can pull up to you or your event and give you that red carpet interview. Mhm. Yeah, and the red carpet is mobile too. Yeah, we got the red carpet. We got banners, we got red carpet, we got speakers, we got cameras, we got microphones, we got sound effects. We got a few type of things going on. I mean, it's just whether or not you're in the right situation to use them. So that's how that works. Being in the right situation to use the different things. That's how we do. You know what I mean? We got things. We got sound effects. You want to get you want that. You know, we can do some things for you. Really, I don't know. So just we'll get your music popping online, and also make sure that you're checking us out on me out and my co-workers on the Block 105 radio every single day, 24 hours a day. My show is on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen. I play a lot of music for the indies. Nobody has emailed me any of their new tracks. Okay? I need your tracks. If you don't hit me up, I don't know what to tell. Okay? I don't keep begging. I just go play crazy stuff. But I'm gonna give you a hint. Okay? On the radio, this week, I got some freestyles for y'all. Okay? World famous freestyles. And something y'all wouldn't even expect me to do on a radio station, but I took that job because I needed help and practice putting music and stuff together for a radio show, because I invested in my own internet radio show, RMC Independent Radio. So I took that job because it's like when you're doing a job for somebody else, they always going to tell you how to do it. They always going to tell you how to do it. You know what I mean? And the advice that I get from RAC, the owner of the Block 105, I cannot get for the money that I pay him. And if he does even hear this podcast, I hope that he realizes how much that he helped me and how much that I'm taking in from that radio show. and him allowing me to put my creations and my uh, it's just music that I like on the station, and have that hour to just fall back and just play any music that I want, you know. And I just want everybody to know that I'm grateful with the platforms that I have, and I want gratefully and graciously do the best job that I can, you know, in all respect, you know, in all respect, and I just want that to come back to me in the same way, because it's really hard. Like when you have a business going, and you just the dropout, you know what I mean? The quota of the dropout gets huge, down to one person left in the game. And I don't know where to go from there. I just I there's a song, okay? Put it this way. There's a song that says, "Why should we stop now?" And the lyrics, I'm not gonna sing, but it says, "Why should we stop now? We can't let what we build go down like this." You know? It says we got a good thing going. We got it going. You know? And it said it took a long time getting strong. And we shouldn't tear it down. That's what some of the lyrics in the song. So I feel like this. Why should I stop now? I've been doing this podcast for almost 3 years now. You know what I mean? And built up for some great guests to the podcast, some great topics, helped a few people. I might even save a couple lives. You know what I mean? And little do they know, I did save a life physically coming from the podcast. You know what I mean? It's not for me to put out there. I didn't put it on Facebook and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But, we have jobs to do. And I think that this is a gift that God gave me. God put me right here, mercy, you know what I mean, to talk. Now, I may not talk as articulate as anybody wants me to, but that's why I chose to podcast, because it's more relaxed and I needed that comfort level. I needed it. Yeah. Yeah. I got a lot of things that's absent from my life right now, and the only way for me to get through it is to be here and to share with you guys. So I just want to thank everybody for coming over and listening to the podcast today. I had, I know maybe you guys might come in later and put some comments, and then we could discuss a couple things going on. I don't know. But anyway, guys, it's about 6 o'clock, and I think I better just say what you guys think. I think I just better say goodbye. All right, guys. So I'll check you guys out on Thursday. We'll be back with our mental health topic, so make sure that you're here.
I got a plan for this place. I got a man with some papers. My nigga a king of a lick. He doing janitor face.